Hej, cześć, siemano wam ludzie. Witam was w kolejnym odcinku z gry Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Dobra, nieważne. Gunslinger, tak jak mówię. Gunslinger i koniec. Kontynuujemy grę. Zobaczmy, co my tu mamy.
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw
Kurczę, muszę się
gang in
przyzwyczaić, że
Cochise
to nie jest
County?
Gunslinger,
Curly
tylko
Bill
Gunslinger.
Johnny Ringo? Led by
Będzie
old man
dobrze.
Clinton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Kula dla starego. No dobra, zobaczymy, co my tu mamy.
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for old man Clinton.
Oho.
I came
Już
upon
się
them
gdzieś
robbing a
strzelają.
stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red
Kurczę.
scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
O, fuck.
¿Quién carajo es ese hombre?
I did my best to help those poor passengers.
Poszło ładnie.
Moments later, the
nażegnamy.
attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were
Momo.
still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Ja pierdzielę.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere,
O,
and
fuck.
there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Ała.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn
Może broń
rocks.
zmienię. Wow.
I didn't see Ringo. but I
Ja
knew he
pierdzielę.
was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to
Zginąłem.
have my revenge.
No nie. Kurczę, nie zdążyłem się odsunąć, no.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge.
Ja pierdzielę.
But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Ładuj, 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 ładuj. Zabiłem go!
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a
Dajcie
hunter
mi
of
amo,
men.
ja pierdolę, nie ma.
I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up.
Get him!
Finally, they managed to corner me.
O,
Trapped as
Shit.
was, the odds of my survival
Że tu
seemed
zaraz
pretty
zginę.
slim.
Ała, ała, ała,
Luckily,
ała!
serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Uciekaj, uciekaj! Ja pierdzielę.
Stand and fight, you coward!
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Dobra, spadamy stąd. Masakra.
I
Ała.
just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me.
O,
As I was
shit.
scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Nowhere to run!
Dobrze w ogóle biegnę?
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going.
Pierdzielę. Uciekaj, 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 chłopie.
Dead man!
O, nie wierzę.
And that's when something miraculous happened.
Co to było?
Mana from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good. And
O,
he would know.
matko. Mamy kolejne ammo, widzę.
And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go
Aby
along with
wybrać
that ammo.
naciśnij G, aby wykonać szybki rzut. Rzut! Boże, jaki rzut.
That stroke of good fortune, even the odds.
A właśnie,
boosted
mamy
my
jakieś
confidence.
umiejętności w ogóle. Łączące zyski na dużych dystansach. Dobra, weźmy sobie to pierwsze.
It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack.
They're mine!
I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a
Nike.
wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Now! Don't let him live!
Dobra.
No one will ever find you here!
Krzaczki, krzaczki, krzaczki.
You can't outrun a bullet!
Kurde, nie!
Shoot
Dobra,
that
Jolo.
son of a bitch! Now you're really pissing me off!
No czemu on nie zdycha? Shit.
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Czemu oni nie mają ammo? Kolejny ten, widzę. Kolejna umiejętność, poziom 5. A, tu mamy PD. Ooo. Maksymalna liczba naboi do karabinu. Nie przegap żadnych detali. To sobie może wezmę. Fajnie w sumie by było pozbierać te rzeczy. Koniec? O kurde. I ja go
I
mam
yelled
niby
out at the
załatwić,
top
tak?
of my lungs, Clanton, I'm coming for you. A little stealth might have made more sense, to be
Ja
perfectly
pierdzielę.
honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to
Biegnij!
find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Skurczysyn.
Oh, gotta reload. Wait, goddamn bullet.
Daleko jeszcze?
You're hiding from me. Would you just die? Do I gotta reload again?
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just
O ja
me.
pierdolę. To, no chyba nie. No chyba nie. Już myślałem, że od początku. LOL! Mogę rozwalać w powietrzu te dynamity. O fuck. Czy ja też mogę dynamitem rzucić? Res, ale oberwałem. Nie wiem, czy on coś HP stracił. Raczej nie.
You one stupid zombie.
Wow! Ale się wystrachałem!
Goddamn bullet.
Ja pierdzielę, jak on ładuje z tego masakra. Ammo!
Contraption
Ammo!
jammed again.
Moje wybawienie!
Show yourself. I don't know how you lived this long.
Wow! No nie! Kurde mać, muszę go tam chyba zarzucać tym dynamitem. Ała!
What I ever do to you? I still have all my fingers. Wait, goddamn bullet. Hey, let's see what you
Ty gin szmato.
You one stupid zombie.
Dobra, po 3 chociaż.
What a piece of crap.
O nie!
I don't know how you lived this long.
Gin!
Apparently, one of the
Frajerze.
cowboys made it out of there alive, and told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps, and that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Okej, dobra. Jedziemy dalej. Zobaczymy, co my tu mamy. Bo aż mnie normalnie ciekawi, co tu będzie dalej się działo. Jedziemy, jedziemy.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
Dostań
I
się
had
do
tracked
tartaku.
him and the cowboys to their hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
Uuu.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bright?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need to tell you about the cowboys' new
So
boss,
tell me why.
Curly Bill Brocious.
Herb's coming.
Get
Uh-huh.
ready, boys.
Lol, nie mogę trafić. A, rzucę se.
Curly Bill took charge of the cowboys upon the old man's demise.
Dynamit
And after
dobry.
that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Ja pierdzielę, nie widziałem go.
Would somebody kill him? What are you, yellow?
Gdzie oni są?
Beef him.
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older
Tam są
brother
następni,
Virgil.
kurczę, na dole.
Just shoot the son of a bitch.
O, biegnij, biegnij.
Kill him.
Wow, tam ich jest więcej!
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride,
Shit!
hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
Aj, kurczę.
Get around him.
Dobra. Wow! Następny tam jest. Frajer.
You're dead.
No, you dead. Dobra, czysto. Kolejny. Dobra, zbierajmy ammo. Dobra, gdzie teraz? W górę? Czy tam? Tutaj, dobra. Dostańmy się w takim razie do tartaku.
There were killers around every corner, all wearing red bandanas.
Ładnie,
That's
na
how the
jednego
cowboys
hita.
identified each other. And I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
No gdzie uciekacie?
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
Tam w prawo. O, shit.
They say that Ringo was infernally
O!
fast.
O! Dostali!
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cattle.
Tam jest ammo, jest ammo.
Herb
No chyba
wasn't
was
much of a
porąbało.
match for him, but Doc Holliday might have.
Pierdzielce jak wyskoczyli w ogóle.
That Lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah!
Well, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it.
Bitches.
He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal. Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man.
Coś czuję, przypał. Pierdziele.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because
I
Ike
don't know.
Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
Ammo, ammo, ammo.
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was,
Gdzie teraz?
Jack.
Nie ma tak dobrze, chłopaki, nie ma.
Though it wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
Lol. Troszkę na jolo. Dobra, wypieprzeć mi stąd. O! Ja pierdzielę, no zginę. No zginę, no. Albo i nie. Mamy nowy poziom, zobaczmy, co my tu mamy. Dodatkowe zbliżenie podczas sterowania. Precyzja. Weźmy sobie to. Którym się... A, tutaj. 2 pistoleciki.
Is that one of Wyatt's boys?
Tam... O, za tarczami idą.
Come on, smoke that son bitch. Look out!
Bum. Po prostu wszyscy gincie. Dobra. Rzeczywiście jakieś przybliżenie jest większe. Ale co z tego?
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
Curlybila. Wow.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear
Dobrze.
stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
Nie, jednak chyba to wolę. Dobrze idę? Ups.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo,
Amo.
and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Kielicha. Oh, shit.
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not
Gdzie on
in
jest w
Ringo
ogóle?
nor Curly Bill's nature.
A tam.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me out in the open.
O, jak on wali.
With the devil. You want some more working for Wyatt Earp? Did that son bitch Earp send you to kill me? This ain't my
Da, no chyba nie. Coś czuję, że będzie ciężko.
hiding like a scared little puppy.
już się kuźwa boję.
Curly Bill. Time to kiss your ass goodbye. Let's see what you got.
Pierdziele.
You can't hide forever, boy. You asshole! Shit! Damn! Come on out, son!
Pierdzielone.
How's your footwork, boy?
Weźmy może, mam tego brzyna, czy nie mam? Fuck, nie mam.
Oh, wanna play hide and seek? Time to die!
O, o. Amo, 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 amo.
You're dead! Hiding like a scared little puppy.
Pierdzielisz. Hehehe. Co, gościu?
Send him to hell!
Wow. Ale mi pieprznął.
You can't hide forever, boy. Kill him!
Shit.
Make him pay for that!
Dostał. A on się tam chowa, frajer.
Come out with it!
Brocious gave me no
Zabiłem go!
choice but to take his life. But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
Yeah!
I knew you didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
I do piachu. Lol. Johnny Ringo. Dobra, załatwmy Johnny'ego Ringo.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Soj! Fuck! Nie wierzę. Co to miało być w ogóle? Double kill?
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
Dobrze. Dobrze,
Sorry I had to
zdychaj,
ruin the
szmato.
legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
Wow.
Doc
Okej,
Holliday
kochani.
had nothing to do with the death of
Słuchajcie, to by
Johnny
było na
Ringo.
tyle w tym odcinku. Jeżeli wam się odcinek spodobał, nie zapomnijcie zostawić łapy w górę. No i do zobaczenia w kolejnym. Trzymajcie się, hej!